Alright, Shalom. Call on y'all about Shem Shah. Shalom to the left. Hey, it's June. It's June. Let me go to this, man. Now, look, I was just at work. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Before I slide, I wanted to go in on this topic right here, man, because, hey, it's here, man. It just ain't been made mandatory yet. Esau got shit in motion. I got another video I got queued up, too, that I seen when I was sitting around looking at the news and shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's perfect for this lesson right here. I was just waiting to see something pop up. And this actually was 3 weeks ago over there in Germany. They have two different names, so I'm not going to say the name, but we use the name Charagma, a badge of servitude. When you actually go look up the Charagma and that definition, it goes into the badge of servitude. So, display. You got to read the subtitles too, because they're talking in German, but Dutch or whatever language they're speaking in. And look, I'm going to skip around a little bit too, just to get to the main point, because I want to try to make this short as possible, because these type of videos, I should say, not even just this one in particular, these type of videos are beneficial for the elect. So they know not to take this shit. They know, okay, if we don't take this, we have a chance at salvation. Let me skip a little bit ahead. You see what they talking about, right? Where they going? Are they going to one of these shops? You got the guy right here. Now in the scriptures, let me go to it. This book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16 says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads. And you look up Neuralink, that's something that goes into your forehead as well, too. So you got a lot of different stuff popping up right now. And I'm sure if you search some videos up about the Neuralink, you'll find something. Well, I ain't going to play that on this video. I don't want to come up with another lesson later on for that. But I mainly want to talk about this because they actually putting this in this actual left hand, because over in these different countries, like how we drive on the right side of the road, they drive on the opposite side, so to speak. Have you ever been across cities like the Bahamas or Germany or these other areas like that? Let me make sure we can go back. And see, they still making adjustments to it. You said 25-year already had it. So you got people walking around with this shit right now. But it's not far fetched. It's not a myth. Like the guy say, it's June. It's June. Ain't no, you know what. But it's here, man. And they try to make that mandatory over here because, as you see, gas prices still up, which means the USD is actually devaluing. That's why you have all these different cryptocurrencies and all this other shit popping up and try to replace certain stuff. And try to get people more comfortable with this digital age. You got the metaverse. We already in the damn universe. Now you got people they want to escape reality and go into this metaverse. That's Esau's deception though. Like the scripture said, if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. They're not gonna deceive the elect with that shit, Esau. Nah, so keep showing as well. I don't want to listen to the full conversation because it's definitely in a different language. They actually putting it in his hand. It shows off of the Sharans. Esau with this shit because they already weak anyway, so they want to merge with tech and become something else because they already nothing anyway. The base of man. Now let's get to this last part. Go to this other video I have pulled up. See, look, so you think this ain't gonna be the next step, man? That's why the scripture say, "Blessed are your eyes, for they see." Because some people, you can show this to them, they can't see it. Now, I was talking to this older guy, and he just came up to me on some random shit. I knew it was for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. All the stuff is coincidences. He came up to me, we started having a conversation about something, and he mentioned that a pastor actually stays on his floor. And he told me, he was like, man, he said he a pastor, but I don't know. I ain't gonna call him a pastor because he don't necessarily do what a pastor's supposed to do. So, all right, okay. Let me ask you a question then. Do you know what the charagma is? Do you know what it is? He was like, no, I ain't familiar. I never heard of it. You know, you familiar with the book of Revelation? I let him know the precepts to go look at it. I ain't just making this up. He's like, nah. I'm like, see, you're right. That guy not a pastor. He didn't tell you. I'm like, well, you finna learn today, brother. So I let him know, gave him a little information. And he was happy. He didn't want to stop talking to me. So I had to, go handle my business and go put up groceries and stuff. So people need to know this. The elect need to know this. They need to know the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They need to know how to start getting themselves together and practice keeping these commandments. They need to know what not to take in these coming days as well, too. And the elect not going to take it anyway. But the main thing to do is push this out and let people know. So let me go to this other video. And you see the title of this, Central Banks trying to bring inflation under control. How they going to bring it under control? They're going to let this shit go ahead and just collapse. And the next thing you know, they're going to push out this new charagma. And they're going to come with some sweet deal to make people really want to be cool with it and get it. And people are already pre-programmed anyway. If people wear that face covering, I ain't going to say the other word, they might take the video down just for saying it. If people are foolish enough to wear that face covering, then they ain't going to take this if they mention something about, oh, you won't be able to go to the bank no more, you won't be able to go withdraw actual paper notes. We don't carry change anymore at certain stores. Or your job won't pay you in a check no more. You have to get your funds on the Karama. Now let's get to the main parts of it. And see, look, it says what's behind it? It's Esau. This ain't nothing but some man-made shit going on. It's Esau. Like the scripture said, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Esau got control of the resources right now: gold, water, oil, land, weaponry, even up in space. Esau trying to control shit up in space, so they got control of stuff right now. Ultimately, the Most High got control of everything. He just gave Esau. That's why it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Esau didn't just take over. Esau didn't just come up with a grand scheme. No, the Most High allowed him to do this stuff just so he can show his power. And we're about to see that in these coming months. I don't want to write this out. Through the spirit, hey, this could pop off by next year. It's gonna be some stuff to build up to it, man. But hey, from the looks of it, ain't no 2, 3, 4 years in this motherfucker. You got women asking questions. What's your 5-year goals? Like, bitch, you don't see what's going on in Babylon? 5 years in Babylon? Yeah, all right. Let me keep scrolling. And through the spirit, man, we might not even make it all the way to through that year, so to speak. Because Esau not gonna let Moab get the one up on them, so they got to do something. They got to make a move now. It's June. Hey, Babylon through, man. I ain't gonna play this whole video. I can, I know people have short attention span and have things to do, stuff to take care of. I just mainly want to go in on these precepts. Let me get this something. Let's see. This book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 9. They trying to fix this, but this shit, you ain't fixing this shit. It says, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone to his own country, for our judgment reaching unto heaven, and it's lifted up even to the skies. And that's how you got Esau right now. You got this so-called month, this P month, so to speak. I ain't gonna say the word, 'cause they might take this video down like they did the other one I put up. You got this P month that just went down. Esau going up into space, setting up all type of trash and junk. They talking about junk landing on Mars. They sent a rover out there. Esau got space junk way on Mars. But hey, everything don't reach up to the heavens, man. So the most I gotta bring them down as it is written. Babylon not being healed. You got these other heathens. They going back to their countries. I know some personally. They made their money over here. They drunk. They got drunk off the Babylon juice, and now they back over in their country eating good because they don't came up over here, took their money, sent it back, did what they did. You know, that's what it is. That's what these heathens do. But they got to pay too because they joined on with Esau. Let me see. Get one more precept and I end this up. Now, that Karama, if you take it, you ain't gonna make it. Bottom line, that's the main point of this video I want to go into. This book of Revelation, chapter 15, and verse 2, it says, "And I saw as it was sealed glass mingled with fire, and then they had gotten a victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his Karama, over the number of his name, and standing on the sealed glass as the hearts of Yahweh." And you want to be that them, so to speak. You got that word going around, them and that and all that shit. You want to be them. You want to be those who get this victory right here, man. Put your trust in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh. You see all this stuff coming to pass. Hey, man, you even got people that don't even be in the scriptures like that. I was on Twitter. Yeah, the Bible trending. You got people posting stuff. There's people that I follow. I know they don't be in those scriptures like that. They just, people I do business with or they associated with type stuff. And they posting shit like Babylon is falling. It's on its way out the door and shit like that. So, man, this plays through, man. It's evident. You can't see, like the scriptures say, have not Israel obtained that which he's seeking for, but the rest were blinded. Hey, man, some people gonna see this, and some people not gonna see it. It is what it is. So I just want to bring this out. I don't want to write this out. It's edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shalom to the left.